I said ayo.
I said ayo.
I said ayo. One man army against 50, bro. I stand on
Time out.
Used to be scared of thrillers.
In other words,
The Cowboys haven't beat a team above 500. They beat a team right at 500.
But no, it's hard. It's hard because then they wouldn't even play in the conference championship.
Hey, forget all that. It's a whole year, and it ain't about fantasy. It's about the facts. No, that's not the same. That is not the same. You never.
We just went viral for the wrong reasons again.
Do you realize it all comes back to fraud?
You trying to see how we feel about that situation? Nah. And Blake Hall.
I said ayo.
Yo.
OHIO. OHIO. Sir.
Shout out to him.
Oh, he's funny. Oh, listen at the comedian, guys.
The low-key took him a minute though to figure it out though. No,
Sound out. Hey man, episode 99. Ooh, the boys done cooked up 99 episodes, man. That's all right, bro. Last episode of the double digits for the boys.
Yeah.
We just get into our, I guess, final athlete. You know,
yeah.
Episode 99. We need the greatest athlete to wear that 99. We got a lot to pay cash in the day. So
Best athlete to wear number 99.
Quite frankly, might be the best athlete of all time.
Yeah, give me more of that.
Wayne Gretzky. No. That's an honorable mention.
That shit.
I guess you gotta go ahead,
Oh,
Brandon.
there you
Joke
go.
on. Let the joke on, Brandon.
There you go.
What?
No, you do this.
This is also the year of Young Uncle where he released that junk. Juvenile? Okay. Nah, shout out to Wayne Gretzky though, for real.
Wayne Gretzky, the greatest athlete of all time, man. 99. It's only right that we conclude with Gretzky. I don't think it's much of a debate at all.
He's definitely the most dominant
Yeah.
to wear his number.
Bro, you don't even gotta like hockey and you know who he is to this day.
Like out of everybody who share numbers with everybody else, he got the clearest debate out of all 99 episodes.
The clearest debate, and that's very crazy because his number 2 can go toe to toe with anybody. You wait, did you just say Warren Sapp over Aaron Donald?
No, I was joking.
Type.
Low key though,
We can have an argument for number 2.
is it Aaron Donald or JJ Watt?
Is JJ Watt. We've had this
What?
before.
I say Aaron Donald, hands down. More reliable.
Aaron who?
Donald. More reliable.
Type.
Way
They
more
both
reliable.
got DPOYs. One got a check.
One you can trust for a 16 game.
One got
Man.
second place in MVPs. One got snubbed. One got robbed of an MVP, honestly.
Yeah.
Shout out to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, we can get in that. Warren Sapp though, walk so they can run for real.
Nice.
For real.
That's cool. They all fighting for second place. Second place ain't nothing but being the first to lose. That's what somebody said.
Yeah, he knows. He knows that now.
Go. And, it all kind of coincides. Notre Dame, second place type team. Yada yada yada. Second place. We got a lot of second placers in the world, man. And it can only be one one champion. Ohio State takes home the first 12 team CFP Championship. Yada I mean. What they gonna say now?
I don't know.
What they gonna say now?
I mean, listen. I think with Notre Dame, I guess people could say, you see, all you need is good coaching. Now with Ohio State winning, all they're gonna say is you just need the bigger bag. That's all it takes. It's the bigger bag.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Because I don't think there's. That's why that trickles in from the conversation we had last week about Notre Dame and their NIL. Because I don't think there's no spending limits. That it's not regulated. The NIL is a baby. It's in its infantry years. It's not regulated. They can throw as much money as they want at these players.
Yeah.
And aren't schools going to be allowed to pay directly now?
Directly, indirectly, it don't matter. They're gonna get paid, and so I'm not sure, but yeah, Notre Dame finna run up the bag. They keep making the playoffs. It's like who was really the winner last night?
Oh, shout out to Ohio State, man, for getting it done. Shout out to both teams. It's clear, you know, when your team glorify Jesus Christ, bro. You know what I mean? He's gonna be exalted somehow. Ohio State got some players returning next year too, right?
Don't. Isn't Notre Dame a Catholic school?
They both. I'm saying they both made it to the national championship.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, a lot of people are leaving, but I mean, this is a machine. Get them in, get them out. Get them in, get them out.
Yeah,
because
it don't matter. But Ohio State is losing
a lot of people.
A lot. Jack Sawyer gone. Denzel Burke should be gone.
Both running backs.
Abuka's gone. Both running backs gone. Quarterback gone.
Corner.
All you need is Jeremiah Smith and man coverage, and you're good.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Literally won the game.
When he said they were gonna play man, I thought he was like smoking mirrors, bro. Like he was just trying to give out false information. He was not lying. He did just that.
Up until that last play, though,
Jeremiah Smith was only getting screens and stuff. Is what you're gonna say?
I mean, it's not like Will Howard. I mean, honestly, Will Howard played the best game I've ever seen him play.
He played like he did against Texas. I mean, yeah, like Texas in the first half.
And is it time to start having conversations about Will Howard now?
Absolutely not.
Well, I mean, if you think J.J. McCarthy can be a starting NFL quarterback, then Will Howard definitely can.
Will Howard. I mean, let's talk about who was the best player in the CFP in the playoffs.
Jeremiah Smith or
Jeremiah Smith. I don't know.
He got a tutty every round. He got 2 against Texas, right? No, he did not. I'm tripping. He got 0 against Texas. He got 2 against Oregon.
He had
2
3 catches last night. 1 catch against Texas.
Yeah, I forgot Texas. He had a stinker.
Was it really a stinker though?
Against Texas?
But I mean, we see what they was doing to him. Was it?
That don't matter. You still stink.
I don't know.
Nah, because when you didn't say that with Ashton Genty. See what I'm saying? Nah.
What are you talking about? Ashton not have over 100 yards?
He had 3 yards of carry. Not hearing that.
Did he not have over 100 yards?
So over 100 yards make you a great running back?
If you do it every game, yeah.
What
are you talking about?
To get to 100 yards.
Jeremiah Smith was his stats against Texas.
He had 1 catch.
For 3 yards.
For how many yards?
3 yards.
3 yards.
All right, next subject.
But I'm saying.
You're the one who said he was the best player in the playoffs.
Yeah, and then I took it back because I said, oh, yeah, Texas. I forgot he gave us thinker against Texas.
But I'm saying, Brando said they had the game plan against him, and you said he still stinked it.
Yeah.
But
a wide receiver, 1 catch, 3 yards? What you taking? A wide receiver, 1 catch, 3 yards, or Ashton Genty getting over 100 yards and still 3 yards of carry when he's getting touched.
He got game plan.
He got the ball.
Just like Jeremiah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Nah, do you hear this man in the back?
Yeah.
All right.
Nah,
yeah.
I had to. Vino was confused. So
honestly, bro, Will Howard was Like we know he's not the best player on the team, but I think he would have to be.
Caleb, honestly, I'll go Caleb Downs before that. I ain't going Will Howard.
I respected Caleb Downs.
Caleb Downs was making open field tackles, getting blocked.
I respected Caleb Downs' play, but what could Will Howard have done better? I mean, we said he could play mid and win, but he didn't play mid. He
did not play mid. Yeah.
He played phenomenal. Respect.
Like one incompletion in the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on it. And like you said, the Texas game, he was making unbelievable throws. The Tennessee and Oregon game, I know the Tennessee game, the D-line was a big reason for that game. D-line dominated that game. Oregon was just, everybody back at home. Yeah, so, but I mean, hey, Will Howard, quite frankly, you ain't got to put him as the best, but he was at least the second best player in the playoffs, and I think he did a lot for his draft stock. However, I do think Keyshawn Jenkins could have got offensive player of the game. He did have 3 tutties last night.
Yeah, and 100 yards.
Yeah, but like we said, Will Howard, bro, he honestly couldn't have played any better. I thought Notre Dame was going to make it a game, though. That first drive was so surgical. 10 minutes off the board, end zone.
Yeah.
I thought Notre Dame was going to make it a game, and the way it was looking, it was like the perfect antidote to the Ohio State defense. But it was going to take a lot of discipline to play like that.
And then the next drive,
your quarterback took 9 quarterback runs. He gassed on the first drive. It was like they gave it all they had in the first drive. But I did think they were going to make it a game. But once they got undisciplined, like you said, you got to be very disciplined to keep doing that. And they weren't disciplined enough to stick with it, fell behind. And like Hershey said, that team is not going to come from behind.
Yeah.
Not did they not. The next drive, they start off with a pass.
Yeah,
Zach next drive started off pass.
And penalties.
Yeah, and penalties.
Shooting himself in
what was it? 3rd and 25?
They're not converting that.
Yeah, you're not converting that. Definitely with your quarterback throwing inaccurate at the moment. Second half, they played better.
Yeah. And Riley Leonard, man, I mean, he's on a lot of people's draft boards. I don't see why. It's not enough, bro. He's not that dynamic of a runner for you to overlook the lack of what's the word?
He's not a senior, right?
He don't transfer from Duke. He should be on his way out.
Because that's their second transfer from the ACC.
Yeah, and I mean, hey, the game was looking nasty for the most part to the fourth quarter. Yeah. I guess somebody made some calls like, "Hey,
we're losing viewerships."
Yeah, we need some views. First 12-team playoff. Yeah. I don't know, but no, the comeback was immaculate. How y'all feel about Coach kicking that field goal though on the 5-yard line?
It wasn't 5.
It was like 7 or 9. It was in the 9-yard line.
I don't knock him for it only because that defense was making that offense look real stagnant and
goal line.
Yeah, I don't. If they get the conversion, it's genius. If he kicks the field goal, it makes the game more within reach.
16-13.
Nah. It was like 15.
It was 16-13. It was 31-15 when he kicked the field goal.
And he missed.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying the deficit goes from 16 to 13.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I think it was like if he would have made the kick, it would have been a good idea. You know what I'm saying? So
it's hard to think he was gonna miss that anyway.
Right. Like he absolutely doinked it. Like never mind.
All good games end with the what?
All great games end with a doink. But I think it was good coaching on both sides. It was really the talent that rose above in the end that separated the two for real.
Talent in the face. More.
That was a great ball.
I think so now we look at Ryan Day different. He's a guy now. He's a coach. He's a mastermind.
You dang near got to give him 4 more years, at least. He won 3 bowl games, 2 bowl games in the national championship in 1 year. No one has ever done that.
Mind you, he already had Rose Bowls on his belt. They just couldn't win the last game of the regular season. But I mean, he's already had bowl games. But now Ryan Day's looking like his perspective has changed. I think I don't know where Jim Knowles came from, but that might be the most valuable coach on that coaching staff. He did a masterful job this year.
Isn't the NFL looking at him right now?
As they should.
It was Notre Dame's defensive coordinator.
I think, hey man, Dallas could use Jim Knowles. I don't know, man, but golly. But yeah, I think it was a pretty good, I guess, wrap up. So what about now that the college football season has commenced? AP poll did drop their
Too
final
early.
top 25. It's safe to say Ohio State is the greatest football team. I mean, they beat 7 out of the top 10 teams in the AP final poll. So, is this the greatest college football team of the CFP era? I mean, they beat 6 out of the top 10 teams. They beat 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Who is show us that list if you can?
It's Ohio State at 1, Notre Dame at 2, Texas at 3. No, Oregon at 3, Texas at 4.
What?
Penn State at 5. Ohio State beat all of them.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Brendo.
Who's done that? Who has beat who? What? Give me a football program that has beat 2 through 5.
Brendo, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. Going into the playoffs, I made it very clear that this is the year. There is not no clear-cut dominant team. I think that also helps you out with your little argument here. Clemson, when they blew out Alabama, or that championship team will wax y'all. Any Alabama championship team would wax y'all. Michigan last year probably beat y'all because the shitty one this year beat y'all. I mean, I could keep going.
You already said LSU?
My apologies. LSU will dog walk y'all. Like, no, y'all not. And that's not because I don't like Ohio State. I don't got that much beef with y'all. Y'all just don't compete with those teams. Like at all.
The 2024 Ohio State team has a way better resume than all of those teams you listed by far.
Yeah, because they were playing weak.
Everything.
Listen to what I said. Because this year there were no dominant teams. There was nobody you were like, that's just for sure. Like they said, Oregon,
the dominant team.
Like they said, Oregon's. Were
they were dominant until they got walked on by Ohio State. What?
But we weren't saying Oregon's gonna win it all. We were saying any team can beat. These were not for sure teams. No. And don't do that. We said that.
No.
I'm not
Ohio State.
And I'm not deferring from that because I've been said there was no dominant team.
Who was Oregon gonna lose to?
Bro, I literally said anybody can be beat.
I had Ohio State and Georgia going to the national championship.
No,
I did.
He did. He did.
I mean, we can go back.
He did.
What?
I ain't gonna lie. He did say that. Nobody had Oregon.
Gosh.
We can go back.
He said that.
When the brackets started. When the brackets started.
It's recorded. Because you got hyped when he said it. You say, yeah, say it. He said that.
I did not say that.
All right, bro.
That's crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. We talking about the only undefeated team. Points, everything, defense.
That was not undefeated.
Huh?
Didn't they have one L?
Ohio State? I mean, not Ohio State. Oregon. Oregon was.
No, they were undefeated. They had.
They were the dominant team.
Oh, you saying?
They got
I get
walked on.
what you're saying.
Ohio State made them look not dominant. That's what that was.
But if you beat Penn State, if you beat Penn State by 7 points, I'm not considering that dominant at all.
Oh my god!
I'm not.
Everybody beat Penn State by 7 points.
So that's proving Eric's point. There was no clear cut team. That
No,
was
Penn State is just a good squad, bro.
Nah,
That's the 5 team in the nation. That's a
they
top
had, the
5
worst, they, had the worst quarterback in the nation.
team. Nah.
No, he's not lying. Them in SMU.
He's horrible.
SMU quarterbacks.
Bro was horrible. Bro was horrible. But this team against the other previous CFP winners is towards the bottom. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Outside of Jeremiah Smith and a couple other standout players,
Caleb
they're
Downs.
getting walked.
Yeah.
Getting walked.
Bro, just to put this in perspective, LSU team played a Clemson team with AJ Terrell, who has always been a good cornerback at every level. Womp, womp, womp. What would they do against Ohio State? What would they do against Ohio State? That LSU team.
We talking about
And they play and they have the best defense.
You think got better than the first CFP team?
Yeah, there you go. That's actually what I want. Yeah. Do you think that?
bro. Like I said, bro.
He don't.
They beat 6 out of the top 10 teams in the nation. Literally nobody comes close.
All right, that's nice. So let us hear
You realize
say
they
it.
don't even. You realize they don't even make it to the bracket in the other CFPs because they were an 8 seed.
They beat
Shout out to the 12
out of
team.
the top 10 teams.
The only reason they beat 6 out of the 10 teams is because of the CFP extension bracket.
They beat
Like you see how he did that? That's that propaganda.
Yeah.
You sound like somebody we just elected, but
Oh, that's crazy. Brando brought TikTok back.
he's switching the narrative, bro. He's
How am I
switching the
putting it
narrative.
in? What did I say that was wrong? What did I say that was wrong? I just
Okay,
said
Brando.
I didn't even look at the rest of the top 25.
Brando.
But that fact is like miscuing, bro. That's
No, it's
misleading,
not.
bro.
No, it's not.
The only
Brando,
reason
I want to hear you say it.
Go ahead.
Are you taking this year team or the first college playoff football team that won it for Ohio State? Which Ohio State team are you taking?
2024 Ohio State Buckeyes are the greatest college football team of the CFP. 6 out of the top 10 teams fell to the Ohio State Buckeyes.
I think you're the only Ohio State fan that would say that.
That's like saying in college basketball, you had to play 5 out of the top 64 teams in the world to get to the national championship. Of course you did. That's how the bracket set up. Don't play silly. That's exactly what you had to do to get to the national championship because that's how the bracket was set up. He think he's good, but he's not good. He's not good at it like that.
What did I say was wrong, man?
You said a fact that is more obvious than the sky being blue.
Not really, bro. I'm just saying, bro. If you can find me somebody resume that can match up to that, then by any means, I'm open to having that.
2019 LSU.
Who did they beat?
They beat Bama by 2 scores in the regular season. They dog walked Oklahoma in the playoff.
I'm pretty sure they were top 5.
And then they dog walked Clemson in the final.
Positive they were top 5. That's 3 top 5 teams. Just off the top of his head.
Okay, 3. Ohio State beat 4 of the top 5.
What was Georgia?
Beat 5 of the top 5 because they beat themselves against Michigan. So I mean, hey, like let's be for real.
You see, now you just talking, and now it's time to move to the subject. Next subject. I'm talking about this too long because you're making no sense again.
He a fan. Say Drake. But not ever go to cell block 1. Yeah, 2019 LSU is not. It's really not even a debate.
Yeah.
I'm taking 2014 Ohio State over them. Ohio State beat Bama and Oregon.
Clemson. Putting Clemson team over there.
I'm definitely taking the Trevor Lawrence Clemson team over them. They beat Bama by like what? 4
That's
scores?
the first time I seen Bama, bro. That's the first time I seen him get the life knocked out of him for real.
For real.
On that stage, I said, them boys bad.
Jeremiah Smith not any better than Devontae Smith. Give me 2020 Bama.
Cut it out, bro. Cut it out.
I'm not even playing.
I know he's not.
You compared the Heisman winner to an 18-year-old. Cool. Ooh.
You comparing the Heisman winner to a what?
18-year-old because he was a freshman.
I mean, he was on the field.
The fact that it's a conversation says.
18-year-old Devontae Smith won the national championship as well. Gamed them. What are you talking about? What are we talking about?
That was his freshman year?
Jeremiah just called game.
That's his true freshman year?
So I don't know if it was a true freshman year or not. You know, the wide receiver room was so stacked.
Hey man, Jeremiah, they gotta worry about getting him a quarterback or
Y'all got 20-something mil, probably be 30 next year. Y'all got it. Y'all bought somebody.
We'll see who's in the portal, man. See how that
$20 million, I'll try out.
You still got eligibility?
Does it start from when you start?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't play a game. I didn't play a game.
What do you mean, Bruno? Your clock do start when you start.
Yeah, but your clock starts when you done played 3 games.
I think it's 4.
Just chatted it up with a coach last weekend.
Go.
My eligibility did not start. I'm about to enroll, try out.
Oh, with your taxes, you gotta you want to try out for him too?
Nah. I can go back to school.
Who are the big winners of the 2024 season?
What season?
The college football season. Who won the season? I look at Ashton Genty. He definitely was a winner this
season. Players.
Okay, there we go. All right, now I'm getting what you put down.
No programs?
Programs too.
Okay.
I need to talk.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
When you get paid all that money, of course you win.
Yeah.
Ohio State.
Naturally.
Because obviously they got a national championship.
SMU.
Yes. I respect it. You want to explain that one?
First year in the ACC, you go to the ACC championship, you make the college football playoff, and you kind of, I'm not going to lie, this is probably the most national attention that they've had in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, since they got banned.
Yeah, Pony Express, no cap. So and you're in Dallas. I don't. If they're not a better football team than what they were this year, that's on them. Not gonna lie,
bro. Yeah. And did you see how many transfers they had? They were stacked on transfers.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
Yeah, they have to.
You feel the same about?
Have to.
So you feel the same about Oregon?
Being a winner of the year?
I think Oregon. Yeah. They got the number 1 wide receiver coming in.
They do? I thought y'all do.
No, Oregon got him.
He's
different. He's different. He's Oregon fast. I'll say that much. Yeah, but I think Oregon is a winner. Unfortunately, they fell short in the playoffs. But first year in the Big Ten, dominated. Quite frankly, all the way throughout. And I think Dan Lannon is one of those attractive coaches, and it's Oregon. It's an attractive school.
Very much. From the uniforms to the track team to everything.
That's good business. I think how we feel about I don't know, I guess I don't know. I guess we talk about it now. Any shakeups in like the draft as far as quarterbacks? I know we had a lot to say about quarterbacks last year. We're definitely gonna have to revisit that.
No.
Any changes about the quarterbacks?
The only thing I think would change is if his dad goes somewhere that don't have a top 5 pick and he trades up to go get him. That's it.
You think Deion gonna leave?
I don't think so.
Colorado won this year.
Yeah.
People don't talk about it. People don't talk about it because they went from getting
Back out.
manhandled in that conference to switching conference, which might be a little tougher and actually holding their own. So they are progressing every year.
Yeah. So depending on if Deion stays or not, they could definitely be on the upscale trend next year.
Yeah.
Potentially winning a bowl game or making a playoff. So
no Shador, no Shiloh, no Travis.
very tough.
Very tough, but I think
It's gonna be a big
it really
adjustment
shows
for
what
him
you got.
too.
Wait. Hold. You said no shallow? Oh, it's not that bad. Let's go. It might balance out a little bit. I'm telling you, bro, he was out there taking space, bro.
Deion not coaching his son, man, it's gonna be an adjustment for him as well. I mean, he gonna have to. I know they got the transfer from Liberty, and they got.
Can't hear you, Brando.
4-star QB.
Yep.
I was saying, it's gonna be an adjustment for Deion as well, considering he won't be coaching his son for like the first time. They did get a good transfer from Liberty though, and the 4 or 5 star QB. I can't think off top, but they did get that commitment. So I mean, and they got a dog coming in wide receiver too, Quentin Gibson. Yes, sir. He ain't gonna be able to play Travis on defense, but they got, like you said, they're a winner. They got some stuff to work with. What Deion said, he said, "Thought you was gonna take what we had. You thought you was gonna take what we got." So, but yeah, that's pretty good. But oh yeah, and to conclude the CFP for college football, Big Ten run college football.
Yeah, for sure. For now, everything comes back around full circle.
So going back to the Big Ten.
They're talking about there's no dominant teams. It won't be no dominant teams for a while because of the NIL.
Right. Somebody just got an office. SEC not finna be trash too long.
Who?
Because when that boy get rid of the taxes, everything is gonna change. You hear me?
Exactly, man.
Everything.
I don't see no dominant programs. I mean, in hindsight, there was a dominant program this year, but I don't see nobody like I don't see no like staple teams coming along anytime soon. Because like I said, NIL is spreading the players out. The CFP is spreading the players out as well because you can go to a Big 12 school, ACC school, and still compete for a national championship. You don't just have to go to the Big 10, Ohio State, Michigan, SEC, Bama, LSU. You can really go anywhere and compete for a championship and get paid.
Well, I'll tell you this: if Georgia opens up their wallet, like Oregon and Ohio State, I think they become dominant because they also have a good coach.
Did we not?
A proven coach before that.
It was Oregon, Texas, Ohio State. Who was the fourth school? I don't know. But yeah. They're just Kirby is a little old school, probably, I guess. I don't know. But we'll see how that go, man. We had a big divisional playoff round. And then there were 4. Boy, oh boy. I might have jinxed some teams last week.
Who you jinxed?
I said Detroit and Baltimore in the Super Bowl.
No cap, bro.
Where do we want to start with? Let's just go ahead and start with the Chiefs. Chiefs, they beat the Texans. Yeah.
Respect it.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like I remember when we used to hate the Patriots back then, bro. And I don't know which team I dislike more.
Patriots, for sure.
Patriots, easiest. Patriots stopped our city from getting a championship. Stop it.
Patriots were cheaters. They weren't legit.
The Chiefs ain't cheating with these refs.
It's not as bad.
It's not that. It's like Patriots were real live cheating.
I just saw Patrick stop and hit one of the. He literally started hitting the worm out of bounds. I said, nah.
He didn't get a call for that. He didn't get a call for that.
But he is so used to getting them, his body is going into like, bro. I don't like it, but they are the new dynasty, bro, and it's hard to really bet against them for real. I want the teams to win, but it's very unlikely for real. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't know. They have a test coming up. They already lost to the Bills this season. Was it handedly or no?
9 points.
They don't play so much. I keep getting the scores mixed up. I think they did.
They haven't beat the Bills in the regular season in like the past 3 years.
Very true. But when that postseason come around,
who's your daddy?
Hey yo.
Who's your daddy?
So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Let's just.
I don't even know if I'm watching that game. I ain't gonna hold you.
You want to know what's crazy though?
Literally, like it's 4 teams left, and I hate to see all of them.
All of them,
man.
All of them, bro. All of them, bro.
And as a Cowboys fan, the team I'm rooting for is the Commanders. What in the world? That's how cooked this playoffs is. That's how proud we are.
Let's just take a moment, bro. Like every team from the NFC East made it in the last 30 years, except for one. But that's America's team.
Which one is it, Eric?
The losers, the Dallas Cowboys.
That's tough.
Fucking stinky.
Very true.
Sorry. Trash ass organization. God damn, American team. America, we are losers. We are losers. That's America's team. Yeah, all right. That's who will be the laughing stock. We got Cowboys, we got Trump. But you can go ahead, Preston. Yeah. Brando, one of y'all.
I ain't gonna lie, the Commanders, bro. If I wasn't acquaintances with so many Commanders fans, I feel like I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
For real. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like my barber is a Commanders fan. So I'm thankful, you know what I mean, this weekend, you feel me? I'm gonna go get it before the game.
No
So but nah, like I'm gonna go ahead and say it, bro. Jayden Davis on pace to be the greatest of all time.
Rookie quarterback? Yeah, no cap.
Bro, it's his first year. I mean, sky's the limit. Do we not want these players to get better over time?
Yeah. But I think we'd be jumping the gun after year one. We did that last year.
We jumped it with Patrick Mahomes. I'm not hearing it. We jumped it with Patrick Mahomes. I'm not hearing it.
Didn't Patrick Mahomes win MVP his second year?
He didn't start. Yeah, he didn't start his first year.
Just like
no, I'm saying his first year fully starting is what I'm talking about.
Just like Lamar.
Yeah.
Hey, gang. That's gang, y'all. Y'all, that was gang. That was gang. That was gang. I'm
not gonna lie.
That was a dog.
Go around right there.
That was a dog.
Nah.
I got your back, Brando.
I got my clip. I got my asset in you. Episode 99 running into the 2000s.
This nigga versus. He said, "What kind of freak shit you got on your TV over there?"
I'm like, bro, like, I know it. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm like, bro, like. But bro, I don't even know what I was saying. Well, we jump the gun on these quarterbacks all the time, bro. You know,
but we don't jump the gun and say they're on pace to be the greatest of all time. We might say they're on pace to be a top tier quarterback.
We didn't know
Daniels is.
Based on what CJ Stroud last year, bro. We thought he was going to be a solidified top 3 quarterback in this league. And then
5. But, yeah.
he had an underwhelming second year. And it's like shout out to his O-line because he was getting sacked every game. But Jayden Daniels, bro, he literally turned that Commanders around. Like, shout out to him, bro. I literally can't say anything bad about that team. I don't think that they are as good as they are without Jayden Daniels.
No facts, because their offense was just one quarterback away. They have all the tools on offense. Defense is what's shocking me.
Bro, I think the morale, I don't like morale wise, I don't think their skill is that much better, but like morale wise, I think they plan for something different because they got a quarterback in the locker room now, bro. That's tough. Like
To be fair and transparent, Jared Goff did have a horrible game. That did help.
Man, bump that. You mean to tell me the number 1 seed Detroit Lions just gave up 45 points to a rookie quarterback at home?
Yeah, they choked.
Yeah, a lot of them turnovers.
Jared Goff, what?
Yeah, they choked, bro. I don't know what to think of that. They also had a fumble. Maybe.
Yeah, right. Who fumbled?
Or maybe they had 4 interceptions and one Jameson Williams threw.
One was a pick 6.
Yeah, Jared Goff threw the pick 6. We talked about it though. I felt like we talked about it before they played San Francisco. We was like, bro, the Lions is getting real. Like they getting real gambly with their playbook. And they got into a rhythm the last few weeks, and it was like, okay, they still them. But they started to get when they got down, they started to gamble, and they, you know what I'm saying, they crapped out.
Because that first half, bro, they did like 2 or 3 plays. I said, oh, these they playing around again. Like these plays look fun and easy. And then Jared Goff started throwing it to the wrong team. It didn't look so easy no more.
Yeah, the trick plays couldn't bring him back. Jared Goff is looking like he didn't play that bad last year though, bro. So I can't even say that.
Bro, honestly,
that was one of the worst moments he could have that kind of game for sure.
Yeah. Because if I'm being honest with you, bro, Jared Goff is a good quarterback, bro. He can make any throw you need. He just had a horrible game. And he normally don't turn the ball over like that. Not like yesterday. I mean,
that 5 interception game this year.
Yeah. That was the only before then he had less than 5 interceptions, right?
Yeah.
Before that game.
Yeah, I didn't think it could get that bad again, and it got that bad at the worst moment for sure.
Yeah.
Going to next year, nobody's scared of the Lions no more, though. I'll tell you that.
Exactly.
Definitely not with every coordinator gone. Damn near.
Yeah, it's over. Let's get back to schedule programming, baby.
But to be fair, they keeping damn near all the players.
They missed the window for sure.
Because who is finna be calling plays for them?
Don't care. Let's get the get back, baby. Let's go.
Man, Detroit Lions, they did all of that for nothing. Y'all went in there, kept the Vikings out of home field advantage for nothing. Yeah. Absolutely nothing. What a waste. Dan Campbell, the players coach, for absolutely nothing.
Lions fashion.
Over. Not a win. That's crazy.
I guess they're going to lean on all those players being hurt.
That's crazy. Hurt. They play like cow manure.
They played.
They gave up 45 to a rookie quarterback. I'm not hearing that.
They also look like they got out coached too. That's what's killing me. It wasn't just an outplaying situation.
Dan Quinn, man. That's crazy, man. It's crazy to think. For his first year back head coaching, he's in the championship game. It's a thing.
Maybe y'all
where he came from.
Go.
Funny, they don't have a coach right now. But anywho.
Shout out to Day.
Shout out to Day. They gotta play the Eagles in the championship game.
Bro.
I think the Eagles were blessed. That's home field advantage at its finest.
Yeah, not real deal.
Because if it was not snowing, I think they lost it. They lose that game. Rams didn't want to win it. They had ample opportunities. They just didn't want to win it.
But the Eagles front seven, my golly glee.
Nah,
What you mean, nah? Jalen Carter and Braun, some dudes.
they are. I'm not. I don't deny
That's who
that.
won that game for them.
Yeah. But my
Why
thing
is
is
that
this. No, because if Jalen Carter literally makes a sack the play before, because you tried to block him 1-on-1, or you hit him and looked away. Why is it that you do the same exact thing for the last play of the game? Like it was a play, that play and another play the next day almost made me cry because I feel like not because of the result, because I feel like you are taking advantage of God's grace. You get paid millions of dollars to do that. Nah, that's just not fair. That's something I gotta take to my prayer closet for real. There's no way you get paid millions of dollars to make the same mistake 2 plays in a row. You do not get paid to do that. Like what you said, they didn't want to win the game. They were driving, and they were like and they showed it during the game, bro. Every time they didn't double team Jalen Carter, he ruined the play. So why on the last drive you stopped blocking him on the last 2 plays of the game? Like that's fine. Nah,
I could tell you why.
I'm trying out in LA next year.
I could tell you why, person.
Not playing.
Maybe Coach said Liz. Coach said Liz, and he was going right. That's the running back spot.
Oh my god.
But I went Liz. Nigga, you're supposed to go Liz and look back.
Oh my god.
That's probably why. You know, if you don't do that, multiple sacks back to back, you know what I mean?
That was so sick, bro. It was so sick.
Yeah, it was very sick. Like,
outside of Saquon Barkley, bro, that team is very beatable.
Yeah.
He literally had 250 yards or 205.
To be fair though, if it wasn't first off, Goddard, he's a safety net.
Who?
That's Goddard.
Yeah.
For sure.
He's definitely a solid safety net.
Bro.
But without the snow, who says AJ don't get the ball more? You can say that too if you want to do the snow.
Jalen Hurts looked depleted, bro. Once they sacked him a few times, he was out of the game.
It looked like he was hurt at one point.
Yeah, I think he is hurt, low key. Like, I don't know if they can afford to do that next week.
My boy Arnett in the live.
Cause I'm not gonna lie, bro. Jalen Hurts gets on my nerves.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's like we know that offensive coordinator is not the best for Philly. He's really not that good. But what you gonna do? Get another?
Who's about to get promoted to head coach?
What are you? Yeah, people make mistakes all the time. We know because that would be what if he leaves. This would be Jalen Hurts' 5th offensive coordinator in 6 years?
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy, and we bypass that. That's outlandish.
I mean, you know, I'm just not a fan of Jalen Hurts, bro. You know
the only play that keep consistent is the brotherly shove.
Yeah.
But if they get rid of another offensive coordinator, that's 5 and 6 years. Like, I don't even know another quarterback that had to deal with that. Just to be fair.
Kellen Moore looks like he's gone.
He might go back to Dallas. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
It's the worst thing y'all can do.
Silly. I mean, it sounds like it can get worse, but yeah. So the Eagles are going to be playing the Commanders in the championship. Eagles are going to be hosting them. Quite frankly, looks like the Eagles are going to go back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Rain sleet us over. Eagles training the ghost.
Bro, even though we talk about that, this is the best time for the Bills to beat the Chiefs.
I think so too.
This is your moment. This is your
moment.
Whoa.
We didn't talk about we didn't talk about the last game.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna address that when that's said and done. But
Yeah, we
Yeah.
ain't going to Bills just yet because we just knocking them out one by one. Now we got one game left. Bills and Ravens. But man, oh man, the better man won, huh?
essentially,
Lamar is out of there once again. They lose to the Bills by 2 points. 27-25. Josh Allen gets it done. They had a snow game too, I believe. That snow is going crazy right now. But yeah, man, it's like we done with Lamar, man. Like, is it time to, like he's just he could go down on the regular season Mount Rushmore. Like, enough's enough.
Got a question?
Enough's enough.
Did you say that? Did you say that about? Did you say that about?
Enough. If I don't knock you out when we knuckle up, then come out.
Go.
You said? Did you say that about who?
They said that about Peyton Manning.
Go. There we go. Yeah, y'all talk about Aaron Rodgers. He might be closer to Peyton Manning,
which is in your
top 5.
Yeah, or top
3. No, he's your number 1, ain't he?
And the best quarterback. To put it. Never mind.
So
he's on
pace. Hey yo. But so to you, he's on pace to still be the best of all time.
I mean, you got Mahomes is more like Brady.
Mahomes is like
Brady and Manning.
Peyton Manning, together. That's more like it.
Lamar's just
crazy.
He is, bro. It took Peyton Manning how many years? It took him like 10 years to win his first one. Yeah, like 4
years. About 8 or 9. Yeah. I'll say this. He has the rest of his contract to get to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can be because what he saw 5?
Yep. And this was the second year on the deal.
That'll be.
So he has 3 years for grace.
Peyton Manning won his first one at 30.
And what, Brenda?
Peyton Manning won his first one at 30. It had 2 MVPs, 3 MVP, 2 MVPs by then. 2 MVPs and an OPOY.
How old was he when he came in the league? 21?
22.
8.
Lamar Jackson's 28.
If that.
He's 28.
He came in at 22 as well, right? 21, 22. He was young. He had to be 21.
He just turned 28.
For the franchise, he has grace. From the people, he's already like next to Jesus on Calvary. Not gonna lie, like he's already stoned, bro. It's over. It's over. It's over for those who already had doubts, and he's very unfortunate.
Nah.
Are we talking about the game? Which I thought on the overall game for him.
Turnover, like you said.
Yeah.
They didn't want to win either.
Yeah, he turned the ball over in that first half, and then they try to come back in the second half, which they did.
Eric, I got a question about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Since you brought up high school memories a few games ago,
mm-hmm.
There was somebody who had a turnover in the first quarter in our last playoff game, or in our only playoff game ever together.
We ain't saying no names.
We don't have to. You know what I mean? He's not very far from us for real. Like, he could be in the room with us for real. Would you say?
I hope he's not.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Would you say it was his fault we lost the game, or was there a later turnover that people probably point to?
Well, if that person did twice, then I mean, you got to put the blame on them. One time I'll give it to you. 2 times, definitely 2 times. definitely 2 times. If it turns into like points, then yeah.
But one of them didn't lead to anything. Both of the turnovers are inexcusable, bro.
Yeah.
However, bro,
Let me hear this.
that game that was that I have seen a lot of frustrating games in my life, a lot, because I'm a Bears fan, like duh, and that is almost as frustrating as the double doink, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you right now, person. You can't just make that statement and then have this issue
Why?
because you comparing a missed catch to 2 turnovers, which you said you're not. You was trying to give that like a free pass, like that's not the reason they lost. But you're blaming a drop pass. That's not a turnover. That
I haven't spoken on why they lost. I
you
haven't said
just
a
said.
word.
You literally said it's worse than double doinker. Finish your sentence.
The game was worse than the double doink.
Go ahead.
Lamar's 2 turnovers is a part of the L. He can't have that, right? But it doesn't stop there. Derrick Henry has 16 carries. Why did you stop giving Derrick Henry the ball? You literally made it a one-score game in the third quarter. I don't know if after he scored the first time, after he scored, I don't think he got the ball again. I'm not gonna lie.
Him and Hill was averaging over 5 yards a carry.
He definitely didn't get the ball in the fourth quarter, to my knowledge, or maybe he did. But the fact that he only had 16 carries on him, not on him, but on the coaching. Also on the coaching. You score 13. You score, and it's 21-19. Derrick Henry just marched down the field by himself. The Bills' defense is literally exhausted. Give the football to Derrick Henry. But no, instead, you throw a crossing route that I think Lamar has to throw a better ball there. But I don't think you throw the ball there. I don't think you throw the ball there, especially that one, because it's like, bro, they literally marched down the field and they didn't pass the ball once. So obviously the Bills can't stop the run. Why can they not? Why would they be able to stop the run on the 2-yard line out of all places? They literally gave up multiple 10+ yard runs, and you don't give them the ball on the 2-yard line? Who's going to stop them?
He made a Seattle mistake.
The second 2-point conversion, right? I'm not going to start with the drop. I'm going to start with the play call. Bro, I'm not going to lie. I have been watching Ravens games as long as I remember because Lamar Jackson. And I have seen that 2-point conversion play for 5 years. I have seen that same play for 5 years, and they haven't got it once. They missed it against the Steelers twice.
Yeah.
I'm not even playing. Like, it's the exact same play. The entire world has seen them run that play multiple times, and I haven't seen them get it once. And yet they continue to call it.
And he's always open.
Nah, I don't care what. I don't care what the problem is. They have not got it. They have never got that play.
Yeah.
Who's ever making the play calls to run the same exact play, that is disgusting. Now the play worked. The drop is just heartbreaking. I'm not even finna say Mark Andrews sold the game, bro. I'm not finna say it. Because he catches that ball 9 times out of 10. The fact that he had the fumble earlier in the game and then he dropped it makes it feel like he sold the game. Whatever. That's like saying Russell Wilson sold the game when they decided to pass the ball with Marshawn Lynch in the freaking backfield. You realize Derrick Henry is a couple quarter pounders away from putting his hand in the dirt. And you don't give him the football twice? That's I don't know who to blame there, but bro, I promise you, I'm not tripping on Mark Andrews as much as I am the coaching.
Read option.
Bro, they literally did not run the read option all game.
Yeah, that's stupid. That was the whole point of them getting Derrick Henry, because the read option. Derrick Henry in the fourth quarter had 2 carries for 5 yards.
Disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. I run the ball more than that with 4-minute quarters in NCAA. I run the ball more than that. Like, what are we talking about? Like, it's not rocket science, and this is why I almost cried. I'm not gonna lie, I almost cried. I had a long ride home for real. I almost had to go to work in 20 degrees to open up Excel sheet, and you get paid $1 million to not get a ball to Derrick Henry. Give me a job. Give me a job. I would have literally 2 plays on this. My play call sheet would be this big. Hey, give the ball to Derrick Henry right now. Ready, break. Give the ball to Derrick Henry on the other side. Ready, break. Give the ball to Derrick Henry, direct snap. Ready, break. Get the ball to Derrick Henry, QB sneak. Ready, break. Derrick Henry, do you still have a pulse? Coach, I need a breather. Do you still have a pulse? Do you still have a pulse? Yes, I have a pulse. Give him the ball again. Ready, break. I don't understand it. It's easy to blame Lamar. Yes. I'm not gonna knock anybody who says it's Lamar's fault. I'm not gonna knock 2 turnovers is tough. You don't have a comeback, but he literally showed he was built for the moment in that last drive. Don't care what nobody say.
Don't care about that.
You don't care.
No.
Did you hear what I just said?
Don't care.
Did he hear what I just said?
I don't care. I don't care what he was good for.
But did you hear what I just said?
I don't care.
Honestly,
did you hear what I said before?
I'm kind of with Brando on that one because it's like if you replace that play and Aaron Rodgers did it, you would not say he's built for that moment. I promise you.
If that Prescott did it, we wouldn't.
That Prescott did it, you would not say that.
I don't care.
That's why I feel Brando and I can't.
Cap. That's cap.
Person, this is the only time we heard you use this verbiage for any quarterback.
Don't care.
What? Are you serious?
He showed that he was built for the moment, even though he didn't complete the mission.
I literally said weeks before the wild card game, Baker Mayfield showed he was built for the moment despite losing to the Cowboys. And whoever got the ball last against the Commanders and Buccaneers was going to win the game. And who got the ball last? Right. This is what I'm saying, bro. Just pull the clips. I'm not talking in circles here.
But
mind you, right before I said what I just said, I literally just said it's easy to blame on Lamar, the game on Lamar, and I wouldn't blame him. I literally just said that.
No, I'm not blaming Lamar. I just said I don't care that he was built for the moment because he lost.
Yeah.
Don't care. Don't care.
Jim Harbaugh. Is it Jim or John? James. It might well be
John. Jim was at Michigan.
Jimmy Neutron. Super Bowl champion of a coach hasn't acted like one in 5 years. Not gonna lie. I don't know who's calling the plays, but whoever called those 2-point conversions, come work for Racetrack and give me a year. I promise you. Come work down in Atlanta and give me a year. It is not rocket science to give the ball to arguably the best running back in the league. Because
it's no argument. He's not. He's number 2. It's not.
I mean,
he was like 20 yards.
I'm not gonna lie. It's still an argument because if he got the same carry,
he didn't have the same amount of carries, bro.
It's not an argument. I don't care about those stats. When you cut on the game on Sunday, it's clear who is the best running back in the NFL.
You don't care about stats. They literally didn't give him the ball.
He could have had 150 yards. That don't make him the best running back in the league. We know who the best running back in the league is.
If you look up the amount of carries, you would.
I don't care about no carries.
Now carries doesn't matter. Now carries doesn't matter. I don't care about no numbers.
You cut on the TV on Sunday. Right. It is clear who the best running back in the NFL is. It is not a debate.
Okay, so I got a question for you, Brando. I got a question for you.
Let me raise you a question.
Carries aside is actually not.
Let me raise you a question.
Yes.
What are the Ravens without Derrick Henry?
This year?
Yeah, this year. This team.
Wild card exit?
What are the Eagles without Saquon Barkley?
Wild card exit? Nah. How many more teams are better than them in the NFC without Saquon Barkley?
Nah.
How many teams in the NFC were better than them though?
Brando, I got a question. If you're doing turn on the TV and see who's the best
outside of carries,
what do you and outside of carries, all that? Where y'all got Gibbs at then?
I was just about to say, outside of carries, I'm going Jahmyr Gibbs over both of them.
Yeah, because Gibbs is like the whole offense.
Either one of them.
Yeah,
I'm taking Jahmyr Gibbs over both of them. I ain't gonna hold you. Carries aside.
And we're doing turn on the TV and just watch. Gibbs is
carries aside. It's not a clear cut conversation. That's why I said arguably, because without the care, bro, I genuinely don't care.
Bro had 105 and 70 with 2 touchdowns.
Bro, the defense, bro, you can't play better in a game than that. Not even gonna lie. You held Josh Allen to 140 yards.
No touchdowns thrown.
Total. You know what I mean? Next year, I guess. But I said Super Bowl or bust. So this is a bust season for the Ravens. Well, bust season for Lamar. Not the Ravens. I said it, but I said it last week, though. So,
all right. Since that's how y'all feeling, start bench cut. Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs. Since it's like that.
Brendo, you never go first on nothing. Let's hear you.
Because I always propose the question. However, I mean, I'm starting Saquon. It's not really much to that.
Mm-hmm.
The bench. You're right. I am gonna have to bench Jahmyr Gibbs and cut Derrick Henry. What is we chatting about? You're actually right. You're actually right.
You want me to go, or you want to go personally?
You're actually right.
I don't. The only reason I disagree with that, bro, is because, like, bro, I feel like Jahmyr Gibbs can get the same thing that Saquon is doing.
He can.
I'll give you.
And I mean, if that's the route you want to take, I feel like that's the easy way out.
I'll make it
easy way out.
Yeah, it is.
Start Gibbs, bench Saquon, cut Derrick Henry.
Oh no, so Derrick Henry's not starting on nobody's team. Cool. Like I said.
But I also have it in tiers. Tiers of what can I get out of that running back?
Low key.
I could get everything out of on the football field out of Gibbs, and then Saquon, and also the age. Gibbs is younger. I got more time.
I'm not talking age. I'm not talking next season. I'm not talking
low key.
I'm talking today.
Today, I am starting Jahmyr Gibbs.
Oh, okay. Prove my point.
And I'm benching Derrick Henry.
And you're cutting Saquon. Say it.
I'm cutting Saquon.
What?
I said carries aside, it is really a debate. I literally said carries. I had the most carries out of all three of them. Of course, his stats look better.
No.
Of course, his stats. How many yards did Derrick Henry have this year? You want to guess?
Yeah,
you want to guess?
Like 19, wasn't it?
1,900 yards.
Yeah.
How many more carries did Saquon Barkley have? Do you want to guess?
Derrick Henry could have had.
Do you want to guess?
You said how many yards or carries?
More carries. Do you want to guess?
It was like 70.
70 more carries?
It was like 340 to 280.
He had 20 more carries.
Oh, my fault. 340 to 320.
20 more carries. They both averaged. Bro, I hate NFL. This goes out to you, bro. Y'all literally have the worst stat page.
Man, if you need somebody to revamp your stat page, holler at
they're one's 5.8, the other's 5.9.
Bro, that's like, bro, it's not like, bro. That's what I'm saying. And Jahmyr Gibbs averaged 5.6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carries is separating all of them.
No, it is not.
The total yards.
You just proved my point. They have the same yards per carry. What are you chatting about? What are we chatting about?
So carries aside, like, So why are you? So tell me why you're taking Saquon over Derrick Henry. Tell me why.
Oh my gosh! Are we
Tell me
being
why.
real?
Tell me why. If
Bro.
they're literally the same yards per carry, tell me why.
Bro, come on. Did
You asking him or me?
Derrick Henry
No.
to jump backwards over a defender?
Yeah, he's
Exactly.
you sound 12.
Exactly. Well, how many catches did Derrick Henry have?
You sound 12.
That's what I was going to get to. I was going to get
How many
to
catches? Because I mean,
catching
like
part.
it's clear, it's blatantly obvious. How many catches did Derrick Henry have? Learn me something new.
I got you, Brandon.
I got you,
Carson.
respectfully, I don't think he had any.
It
was clear when Derrick Henry was getting the ball on the field because the Ravens play calling said when Derrick Henry, when we're passing the ball, take Derrick Henry out the game. Like that's
he had 19 for 20. He had 19 for 193 yards.
Yeah. It was clear. It was clear when he wasn't getting the ball. It was so clear.
Saquon
It was the most predictable offense of the year.
Saquon had 33 catches.
14 more catches.
That's two a pop. That's two a game. That's two a game.
One more catch a game, and he's on the
field.
And he's on the field, probably more snaps.
And
he
that's
literally played 16 games.
And that's why I got Gibbs at number one because he gave you 517 yards.
Derrick Henry played 17 games and still couldn't catch him. What are you chatting about?
And Saquon still had more carries. You think just because you get loud, you think the stats you play is going to take away from the fact that Saquon had more output because he literally was the workhorse for the Eagles. The Ravens had a workhorse and decided to keep him in a stable on the 2-yard line for 2 plays. That's the only reason they're not in the championship. That's the only reason. Because only thing I can do when I call plays is play it on Madden. And whoever's getting paid $100,000 to call plays in the freaking skybox is like, oh, it's too obvious to give it to an all-pro running back on the 2-yard line. It's way too obvious. We should do the same rollout that didn't work last time. That'll get them. Get the freak out of here. Now, I will say DeMar Hamlin was guarding Mark Andrews that last play, so shout out to him.
Hey, Brando, what was his QBR?
Mark Andrews was open.
What was his QBR last year?
It wasn't that bad of a play. He was open.
No, what was his QBR last year, Brando?
Why you worried about last year?
No, I want to hear his number.
I'm about to say he definitely had some tackles this game. That Guardian cap, though.
Hey, next, please.
Hey, bro, let's get rid. I ain't gonna lie, NFL wide. Let's get rid of the Guardian cap. That thing is so weak. It's so weak. It's so weak,
bro. They can make it better, bro. They can make it a hard cap. They ain't got to do that little.
Nah.
What you mean? Yes, they can.
I think a hard cap eliminates the purpose.
NC State do it for the practice. They've been doing that for years. Remember, Will? You never see his pictures? He used to wear it.
Facts.
So check me out. Who's been the best player in the playoffs?
Jayden Daniels.
I agree with him.
That's
him and Gibbs.
Well, he only had
but
one
they
game.
lost.
Yeah, he only had one game.
Yeah, one game.
It's not ridiculous to say that. Y'all remember our rookie quarterback rankings? You think we was spot on?
What?
What did we have? Did we have Jayden at number one?
I think we did have Jayden at number one.
And then who we had at number two? Was it Caleb?
It was Caleb.
And then did we even do a number three?
I don't know. I can't find it. Yeah, I think we had Michael Penix at 3. Was it Joe Milton at 4?
No, we didn't. We didn't do that.
I did not put I didn't put Drake May over Michael Penix.
I think I'll force Drake May in there if we have Drake May. Because I said I would not let us have that list.
We ain't putting no Bo Nix in no top 5.
Nah, I'm pretty sure we did not.
I was saying Bo Nix should have been in Indeed. And Indeed, I was wrong, for sure.
Sean Payton, man, that's the quarterback whisperer right there.
I'm going to be honest, though. Bro, I think Michael Penix could have did something if they would have started him earlier.
Yeah,
he was decent in the last few weeks. He was decent.
For sure. He got a nice arm. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. But
Nah.
What? But I mean, I think if they give him the full offseason, I think he can do something. He be like third best quarterback in the division.
He played New York,
Yeah.
Washington, Panthers.
I think they can be decent though. But if they give him the offseason, depends on shoot. Will the Saints go? No. I mean, I think Kirk Cousins gonna go.
He might stay there and just mentor
Fuck
him.
that. Somebody said Ben Johnson. We talk about the Lions missing their window. Ben
Yeah, so-
Johnson is going to a divisional rival. He's pulling the Saquon. How confident are you seeing him, call wide receiver flea flickers down 10 in the playoffs?
I'm very confident because multiple turnovers makes you desperate for sure, and they were desperate all year, like I said. I tell you what though, we don't get offensive linemen like the Lions had. It ain't gonna matter because his play calls is all depending on Jared Goff having time. So if Caleb Williams don't have no time, we're gonna look just as trash as we did last year.
I think Ben knows that. I think Ben knows
His
how
personnel.
important the O linemen were in Detroit. He literally calls plays for him. So I think you should have hope that he'll address that.
I hope he do, or I'm not gonna. It's not gonna matter to me because I won't be a fan.
Where you going?
Hey man, I don't know. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Lamar, Lamar, I'm still in support, bro. Like, you definitely, you know what I mean, did not do what I expected, but it is what it is, bro. Like,
Why we here? Why we back on Lamar, man? It's like I know, like I mean, trust me, I know the feeling. Like it's not the fact that you can say it is his fault or it isn't his fault. But what you can realize, I mean, like, bro, this is 5-6 years in the playoffs. There is a drop off in his playoff play, whether it's his fault or not. There is a drop off when it comes to the playoffs for Lamar Jackson. He had how many games? Did he have any turnovers against the Steelers?
yeah, one.
He had 3 turnovers this postseason in 2 games when he went the whole season throwing 4 picks.
Well, hold up. Dan Orlovsky, one commentator said he hasn't had a multiple turnover game since last year or whatever. But I want to say when they were at the Steelers, he threw a pick to Minka, and then he threw a pass to Justice Hill that got stripped by Paxton Wilson. So I don't know if that was considered a pick. I don't know. However, I mean it definitely did look regressed. First drive looked convincing, and then the pick was very terrible. Like that's not even Tony. I want to say Tony Romo tried to explain pressure, and it's like, yeah, I'm not hearing that. The fumble, I mean,
2 turnovers.
Bad snap led to a disaster.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just we just have to call a spade a spade. He's a great regular season quarterback, and we're just gonna have to leave Lamar at that.
He sounds like a few other quarterbacks I know in history for sure. Not tripping.
Like who?
He's still gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer for sure.
Like who? What quarterback?
I think of a few.
Name one or two. Name 2.
In this point in their career or all time?
Like whoever popped in your head.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
No. Aaron Rodgers had a Super Bowl by now.
He did.
That's why I asked you at this point in the career or all time. Y'all said all time.
No, you said.
I asked you. I literally just asked y'all. Eric, did I not just ask y'all at this point in their career or all time?
But to be fair, if you count all time, he still got a ring.
Aaron Rodgers.
At this point in the career, still got a ring.
I don't care.
Aaron Rodgers had a ring at 27.
When I asked y'all this point in the career, it was for that reason.
No, but I'm saying
Aaron
that
Rodgers
point in the
is
career.
40.
That point in the career or all time, he still got a ring.
Aaron Rodgers has not been back to the Super Bowl since that Hall of Fame team. In fact, he has been underwhelming every year since then. He is not a playoff quarterback.
Neither is Lamar Jackson.
Point proven. I said he's still a first ballot Hall of Famer because I can think of some other first ballot Hall of Famers. Their career
all year. I've been saying that all year. I
literally just said, hold on. I literally just said he wins the Super Bowl. He's going right where Aaron Rodgers is all time. I literally said that. Wherever you have Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson is going right there if he wins the Super Bowl. He's one Super Bowl away from being better than Aaron Rodgers all time.
Being better?
Yes. What has Aaron Rodgers done differently in the playoffs outside of winning the Super Bowl in the beginning with Brett Favre's team?
Does
Lamar is closer to Cam?
How the fuck is that Brett Favre team? He didn't win his first year starting.
What?
Did he? He did not.
No, he won his second year.
Yeah.
How many of those players are still on Brett Favre's team?
Bro.
Brett Favre from the 90s. That's his team.
Brett Favre was going to the NFC Championship. Are y'all sure with Minnesota? Are y'all sure?
Brett Favre.
Come on, yo. The next year, we're in the NFC Championship.
Okay, so
Brett Favre is still Brett Favre.
So by your book, Tom Brady got 6 rings, right?
No.
Tom Brady got 5 rings because one was also Jameis Winston's team. I got you.
Okay. Are you? Is he shell? Is he absolutely shell?
That's literally what you just said.
Tom Brady brought a team with him. Are you nuts? He literally brought Rob Gronkowski. He literally brought Antonio Brown. He literally brought other free agents on their offense.
How many? The whole foundation, bro.
And Byron Leftwich was not there.
The foundation was there, bro.
Byron Leftwich was not there.
The foundation was there, bro.
Coach, he literally brought in a coach. How can you say that?
There.
How can you say the foundation is there if he changed the coach and he brought in players?
The players.
You're only thinking about Mike Evans. You're literally only thinking about Mike Evans.
Godwin. The defense, Levante.
Bro, if he literally brought in a whole nother coach. He literally brought in a whole nother coach.
Bro,
Whitfield was like a rookie. Whitfield was like a rookie. What are you talking about?
The players were there.
You're just naming whoever was on the roster.
I'm literally naming. Yeah. What are you talking about? They got a whole new O-line.
The Packers were a playoff team with Brett Favre. The next year, Brett Favre went to the NFC Championship. Favre was still Favre. No. Favre was still Favre. They didn't go to the championship next year. The next year, Brett Favre didn't throw that terrible He didn't throw that terrible interception in the playoffs to the Saints. He didn't.
That great. Brett Favre did what Aaron Rodgers did. He went to the Jets first.
What?
Brett Favre went to the Jets when he left the Packers. That's why they said Aaron Rodgers is falling in his path.
Yeah.
He went to the Jets and then went back to the Vikings.
Yeah. He went. Yeah. His career went Atlanta, Green Bay,
New York,
and then Vikings. And then he retired, and then the Vikings coach asked him to come back again.
Yeah, the Vikings retired. The Vikings team with Adrian Peterson.
Yeah. And Percy was on that team too, if I'm not mistaken.
Percy Harvin.
No, they had a team. They had a team.
And Sidney Rice.
Yeah, Sidney Rice. Yeah,
he was. I mean, it was still far for both of them. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you who Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is a lot closer to Cam Newton than we think.
No, he's
Lamar Jackson
ain't no different.
No, he's
from
actually
Tony
not.
Romo at this point. You know what I mean?
He's actually not.
You might as well put a star on his helmet because he can't perform in the playoffs.
I mean, if we just want to go viral, keep naming quarterbacks.
Dak Prescott, same old.
Keep going.
The Aaron Rodgers, that's a stretch.
Keep going.
Ian Manning's, that's a stretch.
Keep going.
You know what I'm saying?
You're literally naming players with no MVPs. Keep going.
I'm naming players who don't perform in the playoffs. I'm naming players who fall off in the playoffs.
Cam Newton made it to the Super Bowl.
And what he got to show for it?
I thought making it to the Super Bowl, that's all that mattered to y'all.
No. I think he's closer to Cam Newton than Aaron Rodgers. Cam Newton won.
But he's not. But he's actually
Aaron Rodgers actually won. Aaron Rodgers actually got a trophy.
He's actually not though.
Yeah, he is, bro.
He's going to Lamar Jackson is going to break every statistical record Cam Newton has ever put up. And he already has more MVPs.
Because he's black.
What do you mean? What do you mean because he's black?
Lamar is in the wrong conversation.
What do you mean because he's black?
You think
what does stats have to do with him being black?
Preston, you think he's gonna beat Cam Newton rushing touchdown stats?
We talking Matt Ryan. You know what I'm saying? We talking Donovan McNabb. Not even Donovan McNabb. Donovan McNabb has a winning record in the playoffs.
Lamar Jackson is closer to Donovan McNabb than Aaron Rodgers. Say it. Go ahead, say it again.
No, I said not Donovan McNabb. Donovan McNabb actually has a winning record in the playoffs.
So Donovan McNabb is the bar's too high for Lamar Jackson if you say Donovan McNabb. Just phrase it so it can be clipped. Because that's the goal here. Clearly. We stopped talking football a while ago, I guess. Keep going.
No, we didn't, bro. Bro, this Lamar Jackson, you so
I literally said
is not the same Lamar Jackson once week 18 has it come into the rearview mirror. It's two different Lamars, respectfully. That first pick, come on, bro. That first pick you threw, what was that?
If first half, this is my point, and this is why I don't really discuss ball no more, because like we just be talking for the clicks when we get to a certain point.
No, we're not.
No, we do. We literally do. If first half turnovers determine a game, as if the comeback did not happen, if the comeback did not happen, like I don't care.
No,
like, I literally don't. I literally don't care what we talking about.
Are you for real?
I said on this podcast, you can blame Lamar. It's easy to blame Lamar Jackson, and you can if you want to. I'm not gonna knock it. So it's not like I'm debunking what you said. All I'm saying is, if you're acting like like Mark Andrews catch that football, we're talking about a whole different team here. I don't care. I don't care. I literally don't care.
How many turnovers did Josh Allen have?
He didn't have any.
Oh, okay. Right.
You said the better man won. I said essentially.
Right.
So I'm not disagreeing with anything you said. I'm literally not disagreeing with anything you said.
But
you just don't you don't like talking ball. You like talking fantasy and stats, just like your boy Eric.
I don't care about stats. If you judge him off one half. You trying to judge him off one half?
I did not. Because if you want to bring up stats, his QBR is better than Josh Allen.
His what?
If I'm not mistaken.
His what?
His QBR.
We don't look at that
shit. Talking stats and then bring up a stat.
Now we don't look at it. Now I'm just
we don't ever, bro.
No, I just said if you want to bring up stats, his
Lamar
stats.
Jackson was in Buffalo flustered. I don't know what Benny Butcher and Griselda told him before the game, but he was in there flustered.
Keep going.
He was not.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna
top 5, top 10 quarterback.
We're gonna make, like I said, if you want to bring up stats, his QBR and his quarterback rating was better than Josh Allen.
Only stat I brought up was winning and losing. That's the only stat I brought up.
If the only stat you're riding with is winning and losing, then Josh Allen is one game better than Lamar Jackson. So don't talk about Josh Allen too much, because he's going to do the same thing he has done for the past few years next week.
Oh, really? You believe?
Oh, really? What? They have not beat the Chiefs in the past. Lamar Jackson has not had a great record in the past. So based off of what has happened in the past, What is going to change?
Josh Allen has a winning record in the playoffs. Lamar Jackson does not.
They both have not been to a Super Bowl.
Josh Allen is 7-5 in the playoffs.
So he sounds like Donovan McNabb because he don't have MVP either.
Donovan McNabb been to the playoffs.
Who you taking, Donovan McNabb or Cam Newton? Because you said he was close to Cam Newton. That's what I'm saying. Like when you want to talk,
No. You're talking too much.
Question.
No. Answer that shit, Brandon.
That's what I'm saying. You tucked yourself into a goofy corner.
How?
Goofy.
No, just answer. Just answer
the question.
Answer.
How?
Who you picking?
How?
Who you picking?
They both been to the Super Bowl and they both lost.
Who you picking?
Who am I picking?
Yes.
Cam Newton.
All right, then. This whole conversation is done. There's no
correlation.
I literally said Josh Allen played a better game than Lamar Jackson. But you start bringing up stats when it came to the fact that the last drive didn't matter. But it's like if the stats is what you're looking at, Lamar Jackson had better stats than Josh Allen.
I'm looking at gameplay on the field. What are you chatting about?
So and then you start to say he had a winning record in the playoffs, right?
Winning count, don't it?
Right. You also said Lamar Jackson is closer to Cam Newton than Aaron Rodgers, right?
Right. He's a lot closer than we think.
Who is Josh Allen like in this based on what you've seen? Who is he close to? Because he hasn't been to a Super Bowl just like Lamar Jackson. He hasn't won an MVP unlike Lamar Jackson. He can't get over Patrick Mahomes just like Lamar Jackson. So outside of beating him last week, that I agreed that he did, who is he compared to?
Well,
Josh Allen play does not fall off in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I think you missing that. Josh Allen play does not fall off in the playoffs. Josh Allen his playoff touchdown interception ratio is 23-4. It's 23-4.
2-16-7, I think.
Huh?
2-16-7.
Let me. I don't know.
Probably.
Wrong page.
Probably. I'm just going to go ahead and say probably for you.
16 was being very generous. It's 10-7, and 4 of those touchdowns came this year.
Time out. Are you talking about total touchdowns? Or are you talking about passing touchdowns, bro?
Passing.
Okay. Appreciate it.
And 4 of those 10 came this year. Before this playoff run, Lamar Jackson had a 6 touchdown to 6 interception touchdown-interception ratio. That is abysmal. I don't care how much you're running. You ain't running that much.
How do you not care how much? How do you not care how much he's running without running yesterday?
How do you care?
No, hold on. How do you not care how much he's running if yesterday without running, Josh Allen doesn't score?
Okay, let's bring up rushing.
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying, Eric? Like he thinks he's making a point, and then he literally gets put into another corner.
I'm not in a corner. I'm actually not in a corner. Lamar Jackson has 3 rushing touchdowns in the playoffs. That brings his total to a grand whopping 13 touchdowns in 5 playoff runs. 5 playoff runs. He has 13 touchdowns. Are we being for real? Are we really chatting? It's no more excuses for the kid. It's no more.
And to be fair, you said they both can't get past Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen is losing to the people that go to the Super Bowl every year. Since 2019. Lamar Jackson only played and lost against one Super Bowl team. Other than that, he's losing to anybody.
Josh Allen has 7 rushing touchdowns in the playoffs. He did 3 in one run. So that brings his touchdowns to 30 to Lamar Jackson's 13.
Who is Josh? Are you taking Josh Allen over Lamar?
At this point?
Yes.
I have to.
Say it.
I have to.
Appreciate you.
I have to.
Next week, I'm going to ask you the same thing.
If we talking regular season, I'm going Lamar. If we talking the whole season,
I'm just talking. Yeah, I'm just talking.
The whole season, I'm going Josh. Anything past week 18, I'm taking
Josh.
Josh.
Before they played last week, would you have said the same thing? Because the stats didn't get much different. The playoff stats weren't that much different before last week. Would you have said the same thing before last week?
I was giving Lamar. I was giving Lamar grace.
Wow.
I was giving him a lot of grace.
He was giving him grace. Okay.
I was a fan. I'm a fan. I'm not a
Now
fan
you're a
like
fan.
you.
So now you're a fan.
Why am I
When we were talking about MVP, you were talking fan talk because you said Lamar was going to get the MVP before last week.
And he still should. Like I
No,
said,
no.
regular season.
So now, anytime we bring up Lamar stats, it's fan talk. Anytime we bring up Lamar stats, it's fan talk. Just let me know, because I don't want to do fan talk on here. He must be.
No.
My joint going in and out. I can't.
Oh yeah, he is.
Sorry.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. When you be bringing up, I mean, I can understand when you going QB for QB, but QBR and stuff, like I said last week, we ain't looking at that a decade from now.
QBR doesn't matter. So why do we still talk about Aaron Rodgers?
We don't. When did we say QBR for Aaron Rodgers?
He literally has one of the best seasons off of the strength of QBR alone.
But when we bring up best of all time and we talk numbers, we don't bring up QBR. Not on this pod.
So why is Aaron Rodgers in that conversation?
Because we talk about how he looks on the field. He got the best arm we seen. We say that, and we say MVPs, and he has a Super Bowl.
So I literally said when I said Lamar
has a
Jackson
Super
was one Super Bowl away from being right where Aaron Rodgers is, I was tweaking.
No, I told you I have no problem with that.
Y'all literally said he was closer to Cam Newton than Aaron Rodgers. Did y'all not?
Who said that?
This podcast.
Who on this podcast said that? Exactly, bro. You saying y'all? It's only one person out of three. It's only one person out of three.
But I'm saying there's no fan talk then. There's no fan talk. There's no fan talk. If I said he was one Super Bowl away from being Aaron Rodgers, that's not tweak.
I don't disagree with you. That's your whole problem. You saying y'all.
First
ballot
Hall of Fame. That's not tweak. Taking Lamar over Josh, that's not tweak. That's not tweak at all. I literally said I'm blaming the play call over the Mark Andrews catch. Mark Andrews has that catch. We're not even having this discussion. We've already been off the podcast, but he didn't catch it, so we're blaming Lamar. I get it. I literally said the two turnovers. You can't blame him.
But we also literally
saw the
said
game.
we're not blaming the game solely on Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, and if we saw that game, in the last drive, we literally showed he was built for the moment. Bro, drop the pass. Fan talk. Predictions for the championship.
KC.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, let me go Bills this time.
Okay.
Yeah, let me switch it up. Give me Bills and Eagles.
Bills and Eagles. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want a rematch of the 2023 Super Bowl or 2022 Super Bowl, I guess.
It was a good Super Bowl.
I don't want a rematch of it though. I mean, I definitely don't want that, but I think that's what's going to be. I think Kansas City and Philly is going to be the two players, bro.
If my prediction is right, then congratulations, Jalen Hurts. You have won your first Super Bowl.
So you think the Eagles is the best team left?
On paper, yeah.
That's fair.
Kansas City defense is good, I guess statistically. But other than like Jones and what's 56 last name? The DN. The DN. What's the DN last name for Kansas City, Brando? 56.
Karlaftis.
Yeah, he was balling. But like when you put that against other, it's like, do they work together well? Sure, but it's like if they meet a dominant offense, I don't think they can. In this situation, I don't think they can stop it.
Is Bills' offense dominant?
Is Bills' offense dominant? I think this is when you take a look back to my favorite team. They as dominant as Josh Allen's poised. As well as Josh Allen plays, how good they can play. If Josh Allen is super hot and focused, they can be as dominant as anybody. We've seen it against Detroit.
What we saw last week, Clearly, Detroit's defense wasn't it. Clearly,
But we also seen that pair with a lot of turnovers, so that can influx that number.
I don't. Patrick Mahomes does not turn the ball over like Lamar does in the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Because we're talking about playoffs.
Yeah, okay. I can rally behind that.
So I don't think the Bills have a chance.
Yeah, I can agree.
No chance.
I don't
we
think I got
forgetting that they already played?
No, but we are. I thought we ain't talking about regular season. In the playoffs, they've never got it done. They've always voted.
Yeah.
Last time they was in Kansas City, the overtime rule was changed. So that was his best game yet. But ever since then, it's been underwhelming ever since.
You talk about no playoffs or against each other?
In the playoffs. Like they have come close to winning, but they've always stunk it. There was a pass last year that Josh Allen missed to Stephon Diggs, and it led to the field goal.
Yeah,
Like the field goal, right? And so I don't see James Cook getting off.
It's not just him though.
I don't see Josh Allen creating a long drop. He's not going to have all that time in the pocket that he had against the Ravens. I don't see that. Bro, the Chiefs blitz, like, they are the only person I've seen call engage 8.
Nah, they do. They do be.
They're different.
They be getting at it.
They're different. I don't think the Bills defense is like that, bro.
I don't.
Are you sure? They have the top Pro Bowl getter on defense.
Brando, you know what? This episode, I want you to say, who is that player?
You might as well for the clicks.
Yeah, go ahead. Who is that player? Because you say it every time and you don't want to say his name. Who is that player? We would like to know this mystery player.
Sorry.
Nah, say the name.
I tell you what, if DeMar Hamlin was guarding Mark Andrews, if he guards Travis Kelce, good night. He did. He guarded Mark Andrews on the last play, and he was wide open. But it was a pick play, though. I ain't gonna gas too much.
Exactly. So, what's the predictions for the conference championship? How we feeling going into the weekend?
We did that.
Rematch. Might as well run it back.
My fault, gang.
Unfortunately, give me a rematch of the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Chiefs and Eagles.
Yeah,
I can agree with that, but I want to go. This would be different. Give me Bills, Eagles.
I think hopefully the jinx works, but I'm gonna go Chiefs, Eagles. I mean, that's just how it looks, respectfully. Last time Chiefs and Bills played, Mahomes threw 2 picks. He's definitely cleaned up the picks since then. There was no Pacheco. I don't think not to the Chiefs' point, but I don't think they had Cooper yet. Yes, they did. But yeah. And then Eagles, Redskins. Eagles, Commanders. Commanders. They beat the Eagles with Kenny Pickett in the regular season, and that game went down to the last drive. It took Devontae Smith dropping the ball.
They don't bring that up though. They just said they split the series 1-1.
Exactly. Yeah. So it took the Eagles essentially losing the game and losing their quarterback for the Commanders to win. Eagles Chiefs rematch. Here we go again. Saying Super Bowl from 22 back again. Might be. We can't sing that no more. But yeah, that's all right. That's good business though. Episode 99. We on to the Hyundai for the fun yun next week.
Yeah.
Shoot, after that, Pro
My
Bowl.
lucky guess at the end of the show gets $100 from Brando. Hey.
You said what?
Yeah.
Pro Bowl be next week. Come on, that. But yeah,
Oh, yay, flag football. Let's go.
99. I got 99 problems.